welcome back to Gear Chat. Yeah. Welcome back to Gear Chat University. Ding. Welcome to Gear Chat University. I am Janji. And today, I would like to talk to you about Dreadbox. Hypnosis. Listen, man, I ain't gonna take up too much of y'all time. First off, I just want to say happy holidays. I hope everybody had a great time with family and friends. First, I want to just say that. Happy New Year to you. I'm gonna say that early, just a few hours away from that happening. Few short hours. So happy New Year's to you on that. Hopefully I maybe do something. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. Not even certain if I'm mentally prepared for January, this January. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, real quick, like I said, I ain't gonna take up much of y'all time today. Real quick in and out. Dreadbox Hypnosis. I'm sitting there chilling. Next thing you know, I see like I don't know if it was in a suggestion or it just played next on whatever I was watching. But I saw the video by Dreadbox giving a little teaser, and I'm like, okay, this is for them. It seems like it's kind of different, like more like an effects pedal. That's kind of like what jumped out to me with it being is, you know, running some stuff through it, but it's real spacey. It seems like, I mean, Hypnosis, so there's a lot of, I don't know if there's a spring reverb in there or not. I don't have a lot of specifics on it, not to say that it's not available, but right now I don't know a lot about what it exactly has, but I know it has some effects on there. From what I was hearing, made me go, okay. So I'm wondering, one, where they're gonna put the price at. So far, Dreadbox has not given us anything, you know, at certain price ranges. Now I know they got, as far as, you know, synth or whatnot. I believe they do have some pedals that I saw that weren't really on the main market, or you have to go get it from a smaller retailer shop or whatnot. But I did see some effects pedals that were not expensive, but synth-wise, they've not giving us anything too cheap. Kind of hitting that $500-$600 price point. So I'm wondering, what are they going to charge for this thing? Two, like I said, the effects sounded real spacey, and I kind of like that because it reminded me of the Reverb in the Grandmother. Like when you turn it way up, it just gets like non-musical and it just becomes like spacey and just like abstract and effects kind of like. So I think this could be a nice addition or asset. Um, what I want to know from the people, from y'all, could y'all please let me know what? Because I'm always kind of interested whenever a gear comes out. Not only am I looking at the price of it, but the next thing that comes into mind is okay, like in the case of the Medusa, if I don't agree with that price, or if you're want to play devil's advocate, you're going what could I buy that equals that price that would beat that product? And so that's what kind of gets me, like the verses. Like it's always a what this versus what. And I'm wondering if you were not to get the Dreadbox Hypnosis, what exists already that is comparable to it? Or is it really you know, a new lane created? A new, like nothing is like the Medusa. So that's something that's a new entirely lane. Nothing exists like in one piece exists like that. So it's special in that case. So I'm wondering if this is a piece that is going to be, is it uniquely itself, or is it something out there that's pretty doggone similar? If there is, tap me on my shoulder, please. Let me know so I can do some research. I like to know what is this thing competing with, or is it looking for some competition? Like I said, that's it. I really ain't had much this week. I really just want to talk about the Dreadbox Hypnosis. I saw the little teaser. Really, I've been searching high and low for more on it. All I got is just this little teaser, and I don't know if I'm gonna get, as they say, flagged or whatever, but. Let's stop GTV for a second, just so y'all can hear it. And I don't know if it's a tube that's in this thing, but it looks nice with this purple, got a purple and green layout on a black interface. So you can save, this is what I like about it for performance wise. So you could have settings, and it looks, I think it's about 10, it's like 10 saves that you can have. So then you can turn the knob to each different effect setting, which is performance wise. That's all they do, and they fade off. Ooh, I'll do the same thing. I would do this. Shouts out to you. Oh, wait, hold on. They information right there. That was some information right there. That was so good. Let's listen to it again, if you don't mind. So it is a pedal for what I'm looking at. It said bypass. So it is. This is a pedal. This is a dope ass pedal. So I know there has to be a pedal like this, but I don't know, because what pedal has the option to have that performance feature of saving your patch setting? So being able to save the patch setting must mean that there's a digital component to it. I mean, being able to save your settings and then you can switch it. Man, I can already see. I'm killing that. That's so dope. And then they fade off. I do the same thing. I love this. All right, hold on, wait a minute. All right, so here it is. Hypnosis Time Effects Processor. So okay, there are other time effects processors, right? Three independent effects: analog spring reverb. I told you, man. I be knowing. It says it right there. Y'all gonna be like, man, you already read. No, I didn't. I actually didn't. It just sounded like that. But whatever. Analog spring reverb with unique pitch modulation. Stereo chorus flanger. I believe you heard that when they start doing that. That whatever combo filter, and then the stereo digital delay with three modes. 49 preset memory. I don't know if there's a time effect. I know there are time effects processors. I'm gonna do some research now because is there one that is has that every pedal I've seen is just you got to tweak it right then and there. There is no ability to save several different settings so you can just switch back. Oh my god, I'm going to kill that. That is a awesome man. Shouts out to Dreadbox. That is a awesome performance feature that I am going to kill. So yes, I can already see it. I'm lusting over it. How much they gonna charge for this? What you thinking? 4, 5? Analog spring reverb. Now I did hear somebody say how. I don't know if it was you, Luke Cage. I don't know if it was. I heard somebody say. I don't know if it was somebody in the chat or somebody else, but in my head, I know I heard somebody say that the spring reverb is old. It's not new. It's 80s, and it's coming back, and so it's becoming it's trending, and now they're making it seem like they're putting it in the stuff like it got spring reverb, and it's like why we sicing, why we getting hyped about something that already existed like it's not new. I totally get that. However, what I will say to that is that I wasn't around then. So for me, it is, even though it existed before, from the time I've been doing music, there's been nothing. I mean, there's been reverb, but there's been no spring reverb where you can actually hear the spring in it. Like, I haven't had anything like that. So even though it's old, for me, it's very new and refreshing to have something for me, it's a new take, but essentially bringing back an old take. So if I'm sure there's other technologies, and things that are very similar to this that exist, years ago, nothing new that they could simply bring back if it hasn't been around, and it's probably gonna hit because right now this seems to be trending, this analog spring reverb. So yeah, I just love this performance feature. I think that's gonna be so dope. I can't wait. That's it. John G TV. I almost want to hear it again, man. Just cause man. Please don't hate me, Dreadbox. I'm a fan. YouTube, don't flag me. And at the end, how they pan off, I do the same thing. So I guess that window with the light in it, that must be the spring, maybe? I'm imagining. This is gonna be a nice addition. I hope they don't put the price too high, man. I really hope they don't do nothing crazy like no 7, 8, no crap like that. Please, 3 would be lovely. 3, 4, 5. I'm starting to go. 6, 7. I'm just like, that's bullshit. I'm gonna be mad then. Yeah, so again, I just like that the feature, to being able to save your settings like that and then perform it like that. Oh, that's lovely. John G TV. I hope you enjoyed today's class. Dreadbox Hypnosis. Imagine this going through that. Imagine this going. Man, I'm done. John G TV. Wait a minute. We ain't done yet. We still have some more for the people. Let's fade to black on that, John. No problem. Let's get this party started.
Yeah. Yeah, you see, this is John G.